Hey there everyone, my name is Mucky Shrapnel from the Guys Who Play Games, back with some more. This game, what is this called again? Oh yeah, Pokemon Crystal Randomizer. Totally on top of things, what are you talking about? Anyways, oh, right. Anyways, so, in this part, well, let's see, we got the Kimono Girls, Burnt Tower, maybe the gym if there's enough time. But yeah. So I'm gonna point out some things. First of all, you can jump down here, and not a lot of people know that, because I mean, it's not like there's really a point to being able to do that. I mean, you can just walk down here, but I guess it saves a bit of time if you fight these. Also, the texture up here at the top looks just like a bunch of those slide doors, and it's really weird because there's just like a whole bunch of them. It's like they couldn't think of anything for a wall, so they just dumped this. What the? My controller seems to not want to walk left sometimes now. That's weird. Anyways, the Kimono Girls. Let's fight them. They're actually going to be pretty tough because they're buffed. Well, I mean, the reason they're tough in the original is because even though their levels are kind of low, they use fully evolved pokes. So, they might not be that tough. I mean, like, Alakazam is scary for, like, the 100th time, but, like, come on, it's Alakazam. He's dead. Poor Alakazam. He lived such a strong life of getting pecked to death. You know how it is. Anyways, Ecruteak City. Ecruteak City is kind of a very unique area. It's part of actually why I like the Johto games so much, because it's got a lot of like backstory and crap. I say that implying I don't really give a crap. It's funny how I am. But, like, yeah. What? Seriously. Like, there's so much... There's a lot of stuff I'm pretty sure that's not even in, like, the game itself. You have to, like, look it up. What is this Jumpluff? He's the annihilator of worlds. Holy hell. I got wrecked. Like, stuff about, jeez, I'm really... See... I'm so bad at talking when it comes to, like, doing this kind of stuff, because I actually don't know too much about the backstory, which I guess doesn't really matter, because if you know it, you know it. If you don't know it, you don't know it. I mean, whatever. You can look it up yourself if you really care. Dude, that's easy peasy lemon squeezy. But yeah, the reason why I like Johto so much is because it's got a lot of, like, focus on, like, tradition and, like, world building compared to other Pokemon games. I mean, you look at Kanto and it's like, Kanto doesn't really try to do anything. Like, Red and Blue was basically all about just, like, playing. Like, yeah, there's stuff like, you know, the Marowak that gets killed and stuff like that, but, like, that's not really world building, that's just, like, stuff that happens, you know? Like, what I mean is, like, how the Burnt Tower in this game isn't, like, a thing that happens while you're here. It's just already happened. You just kind of learn about it by talking to people, and that's the only way you learn about it. If you don't talk to anybody, to you it's just a tower that looks kind of burnt, right? Doesn't matter at all. And that's kind of what I like about it. It's optional, but it's... Like, it's kind of funny, because I complained about, you know, the Ruins of Alph and how the Unknown side quest is pointless, but, like... I guess because that one you have to put a lot of work into for no real gain. Oh shit! Level 24! Let's go! Yeah! Look at this magnificent motherfucker. Awesome. Didn't learn anything. Less awesome. Whatever. Let's check out his stats. Look at that special attack and speed, though. 61. Actually, in hindsight, Starmie's better. At least Houndoom has better attack. Ugh. I mean, it mostly just comes down to the fact that I really like Fire Dark as like a typing. Like, it's a really good typing, actually, because there's basically nothing that resists it. Like, the only thing that resists Dark is Steel and other Dark types. So, obviously, the best way to wall a Houndoom is another Houndoom, funny enough. I guess we'll send in Leela, the last guy. Girl, here. Like, you can kind of see what I'm talking about in terms of the world building with like and like things about tradition and about I forget what the term is, but like you know what I mean. Just like with these kimono girls, where like you don't really see, like, I guess the best way to put it is it's got a lot of Japanese influence, which I guess makes sense because, you know, these games are made in Japan, but no other games have such a strong influence of it, you know, if you know what I mean. Anyways, I got Surf, and I think everyone can learn this, so, like, all my Pokemon are going to get a lot better now. Because, I mean, Starmie is the best one to teach Surf to, obviously, because of, you know, Stab and all that jazz, but I mean, I should teach it to pretty much anyone here that's a special attacker, so I should also teach it to, ooh, but what do I get rid of? I mean, I don't need Pain Split anymore. I'm gonna give it to Catcall, too, for now. Because, I mean, honestly, it's good coverage. Really good coverage. And Surf in general is just, like, Surf is such a fantastic move, and it's part of the reason why water types are so good, because, like, you compare it to, like, fire types, grass types, electric types. Those are, like, the main elemental types that people think of. And it's, like, they do get moves like Thunderbolt, Flamethrower, you know, Giga Drain. But, like, those moves aren't as widespread. Like, Giga Drain in this game is really limited. Like, you only get one TM, and you don't even get it till Kanto, right? Whereas, and it's, like, the same thing with Flamethrower and Thunderbolt. Like, some Pokemon do learn those, but not a lot. Surprisingly enough. But then, like, you look at, like, you look at Surf, and, like, literally everything learns Surf. Nothing in this game doesn't learn Surf that's a water type. Because, like, it's an HM, so you're bound to get it. Right? It's just kind of how it is. Anyways, I absolutely adore the Burnt Tower theme. And it's kind of one of those songs I think got, like, destroyed in the remake. Like, the song's just so good in this game. It just gives off that sense of, like, mystery, but, like, it's also catchy and just fun to listen to. What? Crobat, I already got you. You're even level 15. That's hilarious. Oh, yeah, I want to catch something in you. Well, I'll look around a bit after I defeat the rival. That's probably what I'm going to be doing instead of maybe the gym, but I don't know. The Kimono girls didn't take nearly as long as I thought they would, so... Holy shit on a bun. It's all the legendaries. Like, there's so many. Anyways, we're gonna fight the rival. Fun fact about the rival: if you ever seen like one of those like randomizers that like makes all trainers like max range spinners, which basically means they can see you from as far as possible, which is like something like 8 or 10 tiles, then like you would know that this guy actually is classified as a trainer that can see you. It's just, you know, normally he can't see you because he doesn't have long enough range. But, like, he can see you in randomizers that set his range to be max. And, of course, when he sees you, the game freaks out because it doesn't know what to do. And, funny enough, depending on your version of the game, like your localization, whether it's like a German version or something, it actually changes how it reacts. In some languages, he actually, like, just fights you with, like, it'll be like a weird trainer class, but he actually fights you, and it's really weird. Which actually brings up the fact that, like, that's kind of interesting about the Pokemon games, is that when they get localized and translated, they actually have to, like, more or less reprogram the game, in a sense. Like, I don't mean, like, they have to, like, redo everything, but it's like, how do I put this? Like, the game uses a lot of opcodes and crap like that, so... What was he gonna send out? Mewtwo? Right. I guess Leela. If that makes any sense. So, you know, like, stuff... You know... Oh, God, please be put to sleep. Thank God. I'm actually not too knowledgeable when it comes to stuff like that. That's not my specialty. My specialty is just kind of knowing how things work, not necessarily how things get changed around. But yeah, like, localization is actually, like, one of my favorite topics in video games. Just because, like, it's always so interesting to learn about crap like that. Like, I could talk all day about some games that have really crappy translations, but, you know, why they have really crappy translations. Because more often than not, you'd be surprised how often it just comes down to, like, lack of time, or just, like, crazy circumstances. But I won't get too much into that. I'm just gonna blow bubbles at this Phanpy. You know, Phanpy has Water Gun as an egg move in this game, and ooh, Frustration. That's a move you never see. And it's kind of cute that it learns Water Gun. Because, you know, it's an elephant. Frustration, you know, I'm gonna start talking about this, because I might as well. It came up. Actually, did I already talk about Frustration? I don't know if I did, but either way, I'm gonna talk about it now. Frustration is a very interesting move, because it's just like, oh wow, nice crit. See, that's why I taught Slash. Frustration, in comparison to Return, is just so much worse. Because, like, obviously Pokemon's all about, you know, like, building friendship, you know, stereotypical crap like that. But, like, the thing they don't tell you is that it is so easy to increase a Pokemon's friendship that moves like Frustration, well, a move like Frustration is just never worth it over Return. Because, like, you have to realize that, like, literally just walking around increases your friendship, right? Using items increases friendship, leveling up increases friendship, defeating Pokemon increases friendship. Well, let's listen. That was Growlithe and Sunkern, but I don't... I actually don't recognize that off the top of my head. I think that's Doduo. I'm gonna look. It's either Dodo or Execute is the Pokemons I'm thinking of for some reason. Let's look. It's not Execute. I don't know why I'm thinking that, but it's like... What does that remind me of? I'm thinking Doduo. But that's not Doduo. What the heck is that? I don't know why I can't think of it. I'm sure if I saw the Pokemon... No. I don't... That's so weird why I can't think of it. Why can't I think of this Pokemon? That's not like it's... I don't know why I click on some of these things. It's like got the same base cry as these guys, but... I don't know why I'm still looking, but like... Ooh, I got the hiccups. I don't know why I can't think of it. That's so weird. Well, whatever. It's fine. Hey, Ensween. You got a kick-ass theme, but you don't actually... It doesn't actually play for you here for some reason. Oh, well, it's more opportunities to get the kick-ass Burnt Tower theme, though. Anyways, I'm gonna heal. I guess I'll go look for a Pokemon. I don't know if I'm gonna go look for those roaming Pokemon. They're actually a lot easier to catch because the way roaming Pokemon work is that, well, because they work exactly as you expect. They roam and crap. And them running away is actually based on a list that has like a specific list of Pokemon that can run away. So, whatever the new Pokemon are, if they aren't in the list, they won't run away. Unlike, like Entei, Suicune, and Raikou, if I found them in the wild, they would always run away, right? Because that's just how they are. Like, they'll always run, whether they're a roamer or not. Because, for whatever reason, this game is the only one in the series where normal Pokemon can run away. They have, like, a whole list dedicated to them. In fact, for whatever reason, there's a lot of Pokemon in the list of Pokemon that can run away that you absolutely cannot find in the wild. Which kind of comes back to that whole thing I was talking about, where, like, they do these things first without actually planning on what Pokemon you're going to be able to find. Which is kind of fun like that. What was I going to do? Right, I was going to look for the roamers. You know, I'll do that on my own time. Like, I think by default, the roamers are to the east, south, and to the west of Ecruteak City. I believe that's where they start. However, you can't really look for them was kind of the thing. Like, one of them was Growlithe, right? So what do you think is going to happen when I look up Growlithe? Right? This is going to happen. I might have actually had Growlithe in the route that I was on, but I don't know. Wait a minute. Which Pokemon had the weird cry? Was it the Suicune? Shit. I'm not going to be able to find it. How long have I been recording for? I don't actually know. You know what? Screw it. I'll find... Ooh, but I really want to train something up for Morty. This is gonna be so short, but I'm gonna cut it. I'm gonna cut it here. I'm gonna go look for Pokemon. So, yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Brian out. That's my name, Brian, because I'm gonna say it all the time. Because even though I'm Monkey Shrapnel, I just say my real name like it's no big deal. Like you stalkers, I'm gonna come kill.